Hello everyone and welcome back to Cricket Captain 2025, or welcome to, I should say, Cricket Captain 2025. This is the first video I am recording for the game. I've done a couple of streams, but this is the first one I'm actually sitting down and doing a normal recording. But let's get straight into it here, because today we are going to be talking all about who are, according to Second 11 stats, I will say that is a massive asterisk there. We all know Second 11 stats aren't 100% accurate, but we're going to go with it for now. Let's assume that they are, who are technically speaking, the best players in the game, or the highest rated players in the game, according to Second 11 statistics. Immediately off the bat, I am shocked to see Sam Constas with a 99 Second 11 3-day average. I don't know what to say about that, because, I mean, he's averaging 28 test match level, 34 at first class. It's early days for Sam Constas, it really is, but goodness me. 99, that is crazy stuff. Hasibullah Khan from Pakistan. I think he was up there in Cricket Captain 2024, so he is still up here in Captain 2025. Got some decent stats. Not crazy, but one-day stuff averaging 51. Farsi, also from Pakistan, okay. Jos Buttler, 82. Second 11, 3-day average. Interesting stuff. Tilak Varma. Those stats are really good. Is he going to be quite powerful in this game? He averages 81. So already I think that's one that actually might be worth looking at there. Babar Azam, obviously. Steve Smith. Ahmed Shahzad. Very early days for him, but he looks pretty promising. Dhoni, also the same, 55 average. Agarwal hasn't been picked by India for a long time. Shreyas Iyer, okay. Tom Bruce up there. Lomraw, 75. Conway, 74. I'm kind of shocked he still holds that sort of high average. Domestic stats, of course, are great, but last year, across the board, he's been pretty average. Sarfaraz Khan, 65. First class, that's crazy. After 54 games as well. Full credit there. Joe Clark, which is a surprise, I have to say. Okay. These are, again, I'm kind of just going down the list and seeing sort of what I can spot. Glenn Phillips is well up there as well, Klaassen. But those are just a few names. Overall, let's have a look at wickets then. Most average, per se. Okay, actually, let's also filter few. With the bowling, we're going to filter few here, so anybody who doesn't have great sample size will get sampled out. Mitch Stark's down here. Adil Rashid. Avish Khan. Interesting. Good medium pacer. Gerald Coetzee from South Africa. Didn't play many tests because of injury, but looks alright. Kuldeep Yadav on the mix again. I mean, Kuldeep Yadav's always, it feels like he's a safe pick. Every game. Like, he's just good. He's just good. So he's definitely one I would look at picking for sure. Jaden Seals is on here. And again, at test match level, can't lie at the moment. Top two here, I don't think have enough sample size to really tell. Ravi Bishnoi, it's okay. Bumrah, of course, here he is, next to Matt Henry. I honestly do think that Bumrah is going to be absolutely he's going to be elite, of course. His stats are crazy, and they've got crazier over the last year, which is the most breathtaking thing of all. He's just got better. So he is going to be one to watch in this game, I think. Matt Henry as well, though. Don't underrate Matt Henry. Look at those stats. On all three formats in the last year, very quality stuff from Matt Henry. Mohammad Abbas, still got truckloads of first-class wickets. Kuhneman has got a bit of a buff by the looks of it, because he's got good test match wickets. Mayank Yadav's on here. Not sure how he's going to actually perform in the game. That should be interesting. Ngidi Mukim. I will say, Mukim, I've played a little bit with him. Oh my goodness me, is he good so far. In my Pakistan save, very good stuff. Watch out for him as a left-arm spinner. Jacob Duffy's quite low as well. Adam Zampa, Xavier Bartlett. Moving on to the one-dayers. Again, filtering few, which doesn't seem to work that well because the top two already played less than 10 games. Nonetheless, they're both on here. They are in the game. Are they going to be super strong? Only one way to find out, I guess, and that's to try and play them. Chapman's on here, and he's very high on here too. 81 second 11 average. Rawat, 81 as well. Bit of a shock there, but Sarfaraz Khan's on here again. Feels like he could be good in this game. Parag Sudarshan. Kamindu Mendes. He is definitely one to watch in this game because his first class record 61, his test match 62. Watch out, I would say. Harry Brook. I'd actually think that Harry Brook won't do great in the game, actually, apart from test matches. The other formats, he's not as good. T20s, to be fair, he's very good. But one day is probably his weakest format. Glenn Phillips again. Tristan Stubbs. Yep, another quality player. Ascoff's quite high from New Zealand. Onto the bowling. We're starting to see some patterns here. Rakibul Hassan from Bangladesh. Left arm spinner. Mitchell Stark, obviously. Chakravarti. Matt Henry. Seems very good again. Kutzia. Jaden Seals. Tom Laws from England. That is an interesting one. Dikshana. Josh Hazelwood. Musa Khan. I'm not sure how much you can read into that one, if I'm honest. Patarana. Very interesting second 11 stats. Let's move to the T20 stuff, and then we'll try and look at more professional stats and see where some players would be very, very good, I think. Overall, oh my goodness me, I cannot believe that of all players in the game, Curtis Heafy has the best second 11 average of anyone with 73. Brevis 60. Hasibullah Khan again 58. Haven't seen it convert, not sure if it will. 19 at 118 is not really what you're looking for from any sort of batter. Sam Whiteman. David Miller. Don't worry about that one. That one has converted. Tilak Varma. Yet again. Travis Head. He finally makes a list. At least in the second 11 stuff. Again, internationally. Absolute must pick. Joe Root, Virat Kohli. Henry Nichols on here. Harun Nair. Babar Azam. Kuldeep Yadav leads the T20 stuff. Craig Overton. Bishnoi. Budzier again. Jofra Archer. Pat Cummins. Bashir. Henry. Rabada. Very interesting stuff. Let's look at internationally, or domestically actually, should I say, and see if you get any chance to pick these players overall. I think you should go ahead and pick them. Pretoria's just got 100 in real life against Zimbabwe, so 150 I think it was, at age 19. He looks pretty good. Only played 5 games though, but again, so far so good. Sarfaraz Khan, first class, 65. That is incredible. Van Herden, 64. Rasuli from Afghanistan, 61, but he hasn't played a test match, so I'm not sure how much you can read into that. Kamindu Mendes. Jaiswal, one of the best openers, if not the best opener in the world at the moment. Reese Maru from New Zealand. Look at that. Nearly an average of 60 in 15 games. And Bevan Jacobs. Here he is, 5 games, 59.5. Very good stuff. He is one to watch in this game for sure. Badoni, Munzi, Nisanka. He has been very, very good in past Cricket Captain games. Will he prove so again? Quite possibly. From a wickets point of view, it's really hard to tell actually, because a lot of them have not played a lot of games. I mean, these are quite low numbers to be fair. Ben Code, 19. Joel Paris, also averaging 19. Sam Cook, averaging 19. Hasn't played a test match in the game, but that's because he just made his debut in real life. Wasn't spectacular, but you never know. Fergus O'Neill was very, very good in last year's game. I think he is also one to watch in this one as well. But those were some of the names internationally to have a look out for. Let's have a look domestically for, let's say, New Zealand, because obviously I'm from New Zealand. So let's go have a look and see what the New Zealand list looks like. Tom Bruce leads the list with Conway Phillips. Joe Carter, he's always quite high, Joe Carter, which is always strange because he doesn't have the best first-class record. Kane Williamson, he's always surprisingly low. Max Chu, 66. Bevan Jacobs, a 66.5 now. That is a massive increase there, and you have to say it's well-deserved. Slightly higher than Mitchell here, who I think's got a bit of a debuff. I think he was at the top, but he's slid down a bit. It is interesting to note for the first time, though, he is actually just a regular batter. He isn't an all-rounder anymore. Kaskov, 65. Kelly had a big year last year, averaging 57. 400's only 150. Henry Nichols, of course, played in the past. Mitch Hay, he is up here, averaging 47 in his first-class career. Chapman, 58. Heafy, 57. He's also another one to watch. 36 first class, 55. One-day record. And his T20 stuff could use some work, but actually pretty good average, really. Colin Munro down here with Finn Allen. On to, well, I was going to say actually the wickets. I've got to mention Mo Abbas, of course, here. He is also one to watch. Mo Abbas, in terms of bowling average in New Zealand, the top is Matt Henry. I mean, he was on the whole world's page pretty much, so it makes sense that he's top of New Zealand's list here. Duffy not far behind though. Ben Sears up there as well. Here he is, Will O'Rourke. He struggled, I think, more than I expected him to struggle in Cricket Captain 2024, but I think he's still had a very good year, I think, especially first class. Watch out for him. Trent Boult on the list. Can you actually pick him? No, you can't pick him. It's sad. It's really sad. Oh dear. Ben Lister, Adam Milne, Ish Sodhi. Cameron Paul is on here and he hasn't played many games. Zach Folkes, for sure one to watch out with the ball. Also bats a bit too. Ashok, one of the highest spinners with Ish Sodhi. Onto the one-day stuff, Mark Chapman leads the list, 81. Before it drops down to Kelly at 67. That's a big buff for Nick Kelly for sure. Liam Phillips, and it looks like Mitchell's barely on here. He was at the top in the past with Conway, who's down here now at 64. They've both slid a bit from past games. Matt Boyle has moved up, even though his one-day stuff isn't quite there yet. Heafy, 58. That's a well-deserved 58. Evan Jacobs again, 55.95. Slightly above Finalen. Kane Williamson, Ravindra. Don't rule out Ravindra, of course. He is quality. Foxcroft. It'll be interesting to see how he goes in this game. Before it drops down to Mackenzie, Mitchell, and Dale Phillips for wickets. Matt Henry again. Lockie Ferguson. Christian Clark, who I think did quite well in the last game, I want to say, the little bit I saw of him. Lennox is a bit of a surprise up here as one of the key spinners. Oakes, Ajaz Patel, Trent Bolt, Will O'Rourke, Nathan Smith. Before we move on to the final thing, which is second 11 T20 batters in New Zealand. As I say, Curtis Heafy has the best second 11 average in the whole world in the base game, which is crazy. Granted, he has a strike rate of 97, so I guess that evens out a bit. Henry Nicholls, Tim Robinson, 46. I did actually see him make New Zealand immediately when I simulated through one of my saves. Tom Blundell with Devon Conway. Tim Seifert, Phillips, Clark's a surprising one. Mitchell Williamson, yep. Makes sense. Nick Kelly again. Reese Maru, quite high up. With Mitch Hay. Evan Jacobs at 36 here. Striking at 174. Foxcroft, 35. Before it drops off a little bit. Finn Allen doesn't have the best second 11, but, you know, good strike rate though in T20s, doesn't he? And he's getting better. He had a good last year. T20 bowling, again, Matt Henry. Will O'Rourke. Paul again is on the list. That is really interesting. Toole. Lockie Ferguson. Ish Sodhi. Trent Bolt down here. Of course, you can only pick him for normal T20s, and that is it. Christian Clark, another one to watch out for. Jordan Sussex is on here as well. Jameson, of course, do not rule out Jameson. He's probably had quite a bit of a drop off in terms of the games, because probably 3 games ago, he would have been the best bowler in the world quite easily. Not to be quite so anymore because of injuries, but that's still plenty of time to turn that around. But everyone, that is going to be it for this short video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like. Subscribe for more Cricket Captain 2025 content. And let me know down in the comments below who you think will be the key players to watch out for in this game. I only just gave second 11 stats here. There's plenty of stats to look through. I could do this for hours and hours trying to figure out who's going to do well in the game. Because you can see first class stuff. You can see, test match stuff. It all depends on what you think is the right statistics to be looking at, because obviously the second 11 stats don't always convert to the first class stuff, but again, it's more of a potential indicator more than anything else. But until the next video, everyone, take care.